Alrighty guys, it is Quaman here today bringing you another Dragon Ball Z segment on did Goku need Frieza to kill Krillin in order to transform into a Super Saiyan, or would Goku have turned into a Super Saiyan on his own eventually? And this is a video request from Hayat Babe 1, who wanted me to make a video basically talking about whether or not Goku really needed Krillin's death, or would Goku would have turned into a Super Saiyan on his own. So I hope you guys enjoy this upgraded quality, and let's get straight into the video. So, there are two sides of the argument when it comes to this topic. Those of you who say that Goku needed Krillin's death in order to transform into a Super Saiyan, and those of you who say that Goku did not necessarily need Krillin's death in order to transform into a Super Saiyan, and that Goku would have turned into a Super Saiyan on his own. So, I am personally in the middle of both of these arguments, even though I'm leaning more towards one side than the other. Now let's first start off by saying the argument that Goku needed Krillin's death in order to transform into a Super Saiyan. I can kind of see your arguments because of the fact that Krillin is a character who's been with Goku ever since Dragon Ball. We also see in Dragon Ball that when Tambourine had killed Krillin by snapping his neck, Goku went on a rampage and attacked Tambourine because of what he had done to Krillin. So we can see from Dragon Ball that Krillin is a dear character to Goku, and that he is his best friend, and that he's a very, very, very important person in Goku's life. So when Frieza had killed Krillin, Frieza did not just kill any random guy, he killed somebody who was dear to Goku ever since Dragon Ball. And the guilt that Goku had on himself for not being able to protect Krillin from Frieza was just enough to push him over the edge, and I can see how this argument works out when saying that Goku needed Krillin in order to transform. But I personally think that Krillin gave Goku something else. I think that Krillin's death gave Goku the realization that Frieza is a cold-blooded murderer who would kill anybody in his way to get what he wants. On top of that, Goku had solidified all thoughts against Frieza. He'd realized that there's no way that I can possibly allow this guy to continue living, because this guy would wipe out even more planets, he would be a tyrant, and this is kind of contradicted later on where Goku doesn't necessarily kill Frieza and he kind of spares him twice. But we see that Goku had lost his temper once Frieza had killed Krillin, once all inside of him that was holding him back was unleashed. Now we see in Dragon Ball Z that Goku was destined to become a Super Saiyan based off of what King Kai had said, when he had said that Goku, stay away from Frieza at all costs because you don't stand a chance. And we knew that Goku needed some outside source of power if he was ever going to defeat Frieza. Knowing this, we all knew he was going to transform into a Super Saiyan, we just didn't know when. But for the argument that Goku did not need Krillin in order to transform into a Super Saiyan, I can see your points just as well. Because of the fact that the scenarios were already put in place for Goku to transform. First of all, Goku sees Piccolo get wounded right in front of his very eyes. After Piccolo being wounded, Goku sees Krillin die in front of his very eyes. And on top of that, Goku sees Frieza about to kill Gohan in front of his very eyes. So watching all of these events happening in a very short period of time was enough to push Goku over the edge. So at the end of the day, I have to make a decision as to whether or not I really think Goku needed Krillin's death in order to transform into a Super Saiyan. And I have to say, I do not think that Goku needed Krillin's death in order to transform into a Super Saiyan, but it really helped the process of transforming. Simply because Goku was already becoming a Super Saiyan, he needed all of the reasons to transform, and he explains later to Gohan in Dragon Ball Z that in order to become a Super Saiyan, it's a need, not a desire. He needed to become a Super Saiyan in order to defeat Frieza, because if he didn't, everybody else would be killed, including himself. So basically guys, I have to say that Goku would have eventually turned into a Super Saiyan on his own, in my opinion, if another major event had taken place, such as the death of Gohan, or the continued death of Piccolo. So guys, that's been my video for today. I hope you guys enjoy my upgraded quality. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, as I always say in every single video, to have a great day, guys.